I'm deeply saddened and shocked. Sir David was a very hard-working constituency MP. He was someone who was known to both me and my family. My parents moved from Ilford and from Barking a few years ago to Leigh-on-Sea, and in fact David was someone who fairly regularly visited my father's church. So we have a connection directly with David. And in fact, when my parents came to Parliament, David happened to see us and have a conversation. And when I first became an MP, just under 2 years ago, David welcomed me into Parliament with a handwritten note and reminded me that he actually was once a councillor here in Ilford South, in Mayfield Ward. David was someone that was a dedicated public servant. He was not someone who was trying to become a cabinet member. He was focused on the people of Southend, campaigning for Southend to become a city. And this barbaric and senseless attack, is an attack on democracy itself in this country. And my heart goes out to his wife and his children, his 5 children, and to all of those people in Southend and Leigh-on-Sea that I know and those that I don't, who will be mourning today the loss of someone who served their community so nobly for many, many years. So we're here today outside my own office where I hold surgeries right here in the heart of Ilford. Look, I've grown up and lived in Ilford and walked these streets every day, and I don't feel unsafe, but we never know what's around the corner, and I will certainly be reviewing my security, my staff security, and making sure that any surgeries and events that I attend, that we have a really good plan to make sure that our safety is paramount. What we should do is our friend works in my team, who does all of the media stuff, and give your contact details. Look, I think that what's happened in terms of the murder of Sir David Amess and previously the murder of Jo Cox are extreme incidents that are not the norm. I don't think that there are MPs who are going to be threatened every single day. However, the level of political vitriol that's directed at members of Parliament, and I think the way in which politics is conducted, is something that all of us need to reflect on who hold positions of power in this country. Turning to London, look, it's quite clear that there are ongoing issues in terms of knife crime, but I think the actions of violent extremists are something that needs to be tackled in quite a different way to the knife crime that afflicts so many communities because of poverty, because of drug addiction, and because of the lack of social provision and job opportunities and the level of unemployment that blights so many of London's communities.